didn't strategize correctly. Because there are guys who are like him that do it well, but it just didn't go too well for him. Because and then he called them. He's saying copy and paste. Like you literally gave yourself a name. That's corny. The copy and paste thing is boring, so he's boring. That's what he gives me. Boring. I wouldn't go on a date with him, even because if I was on the show and he asked me if I wanted to go on a date with him, I would have gave the same answer as, I'm trying to figure out her name, Sabrina. I would have never gave him a real answer because we didn't even have a conversation yet. I don't know you. I'm not going out with somebody I haven't spoken to yet. You know? So he's kind of jumping the gun for me, and he's a cornball. Nice body, but cornball.
I hear you now. Speaking to the masses, what's your thoughts? What's wrong with Corey's behavior for you as a lady? What is Corey doing that you feel is not sensible or not attractive or not the right way to go about what he's doing? What is he doing that you'll feel that is wrong necessarily?
So with Corey, I don't know, but I don't think he was being authentic. Like he wasn't being himself. Maybe what we're seeing is actually him, but it's like, is that really you? You know, to just go get the number, go on the first date. That's it. Like you need to be able to connect. We didn't see him trying to actually get to know the ladies, to make a connection with the ladies, to really see if you were feeling it, if the vibe was actually there. You was just on a mission, getting numbers, don't care what they look like, what they're saying, just trying to get a whole roster built up. And then it's like, if you look at the episode, he's like, well, I don't even know why I asked one girl her number. She wouldn't even like that anyway. That just shows like you're superficial, you're real surface level. And again, it goes back to what I was saying, like he's all looks with no character. You said 6-pack, 6 figures, 6 feet. You learn how to execute the look. You giving the ladies what they're asking for in regards to the physical, but there's no character behind you. Like, who really are you? What do you want out of a life? What type of wife or woman you wanted to date? He didn't give us any of that. Oh, I just copy and paste. So there's not even any substance when you're texting, when you're even trying to connect with a person. And then you're pulling ladies from the table when they're engaging with other guys, being rude. You know, I understand it's a game or whatever, but you still got to have some type of class about yourself, some type of grace about yourself. And you pulling the ladies to the side, and some of the ladies like, oh, I don't even know you. We didn't even talk. He's so used to women giving him the time of day because he looks nice, as if that is going to pass with every woman you meet. Okay, those 100 women might have said yes, and then on top of the fact, it's not like those 100 women may have known each other and know what you've been doing, but now you're in a setting where these women are allowed to communicate with one another about you and the other men that are there. So they're going to find out what you're doing. And then the way it was just a bad strategy move. It just wasn't put together. It wasn't executed well at all. Even though I didn't like Troy from last season and how he went about it, he was a little more smoother than what Corey was doing. His was he's just all over the place. So how he was moving, it didn't make sense. And then I really didn't like the fact like he pulled Sabrina, from who she was talking to and whispered in her ear. It just gave me creep vibes. I'm like, who taught you this? Why are you doing this? Why do you feel like this is correct? You're 40 something years old and this is what you're doing? This is making a lot more sense as to why he hasn't found the one. Because you can't find the one if you only executed the look in the first date and you can't get to date 2, date 3, date 4 because you missed the copy and paste, as Bree was saying. As Britt was saying. So
yeah.
it's just not adding up for me. He moving. I heard you the whole time when I was watching him. I literally heard you like, Corey moving mad. He moving mad. Because he was moving mad out here. I was like, nah, he got to go. Homie got to go. So yeah.
I hear you on that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for speaking to the masses. Sean, I'm gonna let Sean go. Sean, what's your viewpoint with Corey? Was he doing the dating show wrong? Were the ladies too sensitive? What was your kind of thoughts in regards to Corey's behavior?
Yeah, I thought that was whack. You know,
Okay.
I thought it was you know, he was trying to show he had game, but it just showed the exact opposite because he had so little confidence in making a good first impression that he felt he had to dangle a carrot like a date with like 6 different women, and then he wasn't even customizing it to each woman he was engaging with. It was you know, I'm all about energy and I like your energy. Like, what? You just met her 2 seconds ago. How do you know what her energy is like? And then it's like everybody, and if you want to play that game, if that's your thing, because some guys are pickup artists, right? But you have to know the time and place to do that. You can't be a pickup artist when all the women are in one concentrated place and they all know each other. Technically, you know, like they're going to have a chance to compare stories. So if you want to be a player and, you know, spread your love all around a place, you know, you want to pick and choose, but it was no discernment, no, you know, and it was the antithesis for, you know, the show. The show is finding a serious connection. So if you want to present yourself as serious, you're not going to give F-boy vibes, right? This isn't F-boy Island. It's Ready to Love, right? So you at least want to pretend at the very least that you have some serious intentions. So it just showed me that there was no seriousness about him. He was a joke. He used the same line. And then I don't know if he just was there to get attention or he knew it would be something that the production team would gravitate towards and want to keep him on for the joke of it all. But for him to clearly say copy and paste, he knew what he was doing, right? You knew what you were doing. You were intentional. And then to be shocked at the end. Come on, bro. You knew what it was. You were given an assignment and he just looked like a clown show Bob to me at the end of the day. But so let's see if he learns.
Strong words there, Sean. Appreciate it. I hear that. Jay, what's your thoughts on Corey? Moving mad, you know, moving bad. What's your thoughts about our brother Corey? You know what I'm saying? What if he did do anything wrong? What was he doing wrong?
I'll say this. I agree with mostly everything that everybody has said so far, except for the fact that this premise of the show is to collect dates, right? I'm not mad at the brother for the moves that he made as far as going around to everybody trying to collect the dates. Where he went wrong was he didn't make no genuine connection with anybody when he got there. He was like that little high school kid that made a bet with his friend and said, let's go before the dance is over, see how many numbers we can get before we leave. That's what he did. So it was just one of those, hey, how you doing? Can I get your number? Hey, how you doing? Can I get your number? And stuff. And then on top of it, where you said, Doc, that he's not authentic, I think that's really him because he said it in his casting special and everything that he's Mr. Cut and Copy. You know, he's going to paste it up wherever he can. Same line, same thing. He's Mr. First Date. He's terrible on the second date. So this is his thing. He's going to go around the room, say the same line to everybody, and hope he gets picked up by that. It's his bait. He has one straight bait. He doesn't have no other lures. He doesn't have no other worms, no other fish. Whatever he came to that lake with, that's what he's fishing with, and that's all. He's not going to try anything new and hope whatever takes to his bait. He don't care if it's a frog, a leaf, some seaweed, whatever catches his hook. That's what he going home with, and that's how that boy fishes.